Dog depression can be a very serious issue when talking about your dog's well-being and mental health. And if you're wondering what the signs of depression are in dogs, then this video is for you because we're going through these symptoms and indications that your dog is depressed. Coming up. What's up guys, it's Jenna with Dog Liaison, where I coach you on how to enhance your dog's mental health needs. If you're new here, first of all, welcome. And secondly, this channel is dedicated to mental health issues in dogs. We focus primarily on anxiety and reactive cases in dogs. And so in my Recovering Rover program, which is my signature program to help treat dog reactivity and aggression and separation anxiety, in that program, we talk a lot about enhancing your dog's mental health, and many of those dogs come to me in some stupor of depression. And so in this video, I really want to make sure that you know the signs that your dog is depressed. But of course, we value the scientific perspective primarily. And I do want to be very clear that from a scientific denotative perspective, there is no true diagnosis for depression. And the reason is because depression is a feeling that only the dogs can tell us. We cannot just look at a dog and go, yep, he's depressed. Whereas with something like a generalized anxiety disorder or fear phobias, those are things that, vet behaviorists can specifically diagnose. Depression is a little bit too ambiguous because it happens primarily inside, and so it's a state of feeling. With that said, what we can do absolutely is look at your dog's actions, look at your dog's behavior that tell us, that give us a gauge on where your dog's well-being is, where's your dog's mental health suitability. And so today we're going to be talking about specific observable behaviors that you can look for that indicate you can do more to enhance your dog's mental well-being. The first thing I recommend is monitoring your dog's sleep. It's normal for a dog to sleep anywhere from 14 to 16 hours. That's a very general approximation. And of course, there are exceptions to that. But I do want you to really start logging it and thinking about, is my dog sleeping too much or is my dog sleeping too little? And so we really want to quantify exactly how often your dog is asleep. And then we look at the quality of that sleep. Is your dog in REM, or are you constantly hearing him have some sort of dreams? Dreams are normal. There's nothing wrong with a dog dreaming, but is he spending more time dreaming than in REM? That's something that we really want to do our best to log as much as reasonably possible. The next thing you want to think about, has your dog stopped playing as much? Now, this very well could be a physical health issue, and so your dog could have some sort of arthritis or injury or whatever. There could be something physically wrong with your dog that's preventing him from playing so much, and if that's the case, of course, take your dog to the vet, please. But assuming that there's nothing physically wrong with your dog, and you've ruled that out, if your dog is not playing as frequently, we really want to know why that is. Did it seem to stop cold turkey, or are there things that it's just harder to motivate him to play? Maybe he's looking for a harder challenge and the games that we're posing for him are just not challenging enough? Or is it that he just straight up won't play, that you've tried a billion things? And in fact, I do recommend you check out this video as well to learn more about how you can get your dog to play. But assuming you've tried some of these techniques and nothing's really working, that could absolutely be an indication that your dog is experiencing some sort of depression, so to speak. The next sign that your dog might be experiencing depression is that depression is often synced with a clinical disorder like generalized anxiety disorder. And so a way to think about this is, does your dog not enjoy walking outside the house because he's constantly concerned about his environment? Does he constantly, spook at every little sound? Perhaps he's reactive to dogs or reactive to people. Perhaps he feels like he's always on alert or always on together. So generalized anxiety disorder is often synced up with depression. Now, I do want to take a moment to let you know that if your dog is experiencing reactivity or aggression to other dogs and to other people and to even to sounds, then I am training a free masterclass on November 19th that you can sign up for using the link in the description box below. It is a 100% free masterclass. I thought about doing a YouTube video, but quite frankly, I want to give so much detail that I just cannot cram it into one YouTube video. So do me a favor, sign up using the link in the description box below for this free masterclass, again, happening on November 19th. Because depression in dogs is not a very specific thing, we cannot just point to one indication that tells us, oh, yep, your dog is depressed. We need to take a more broad perspective. We need to look at your dog comprehensively and play in, how old is the dog? What breed is the dog? How often is he sleeping? How much is he playing? Is he eating normally? Is he, getting his sensory exposure? Is he getting his enrichment? And I actually will link a PDF that you can download in the description box below that has 50 types of enrichment. I'll put that in there for you. But you need to take a comprehensive perspective to really see how your dog is feeling, to check in with his mental health. And if after checking in on this broad perspective of your dog's behavior, or you still think your dog is experiencing depression, go to the vet, go to a veterinary behaviorist. And if those two are not possible for you, then definitely look out for a professional trainer that uses positive reinforcement methods using scientific methods. You are welcome to join my Recovering Rover program if that's something you're interested in. You can check the description box below to learn more about that as well. But overall, we need to treat your dog's depression. We need to treat your dog's mental health, and doing nothing is not going to solve the problem. If you found this video very helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button to let the YouTube algorithm know. Consider subscribing to learn more about how you can enrich your dog's mental health. Make sure to check out some of these other videos to learn more about how to train your dog's needs, and I'll see you guys next time.